What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Schmeck88 channel. Today's video is going to be a combo video for the brand new Atlantean Fishstick skin available in the item shop right now. If you'd like to use code Schmeck to support me in the item shop, I would greatly appreciate it, but at the very least make sure you have somebody's code in there. Hashtag ad, hashtag epic partner. And I would like to remind you guys that there's a lot of you guys watching this video that are actually not subscribed to the channel, so I would greatly appreciate it if you guys wanted to go ahead and do that. I'm trying to improve that ratio. So click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. It just takes a second. And without further ado, let's start talking about the skin. So first things first is it's obviously another Fishstick reskin, but I think I really like it. It's really unique in the sense that, you know, it's kind of from a movie. I think some kind of Atlantean bodyguards or something. Somebody from Atlantis kind of looks like this. Obviously not a fish, but you know, I haven't watched the Aquaman movies or anything. I'm not even sure if Aquaman's from Atlantis. Awkward, but you know, he's cool. I like him a lot. He's got a pretty unique color scheme with the orange, the gold, and that turquoise. A little bit of straight bright blue in his gems on his body, and I like this skin. And I'm not a fan of the harvesting tools just because I don't like dualies. But if you have the harvesting tools, they will actually equip and unequip from your back bling if you use those together. Interesting little bit of information there. But I would like to get started with some back blings. And first, I would like to tell you guys that it's going to come down to personal preference, and you know, a lot of these combos are going to be stronger than others for different people. So keep that in mind. This is just to, you know, give you guys some ideas to start with. It's a pretty difficult color scheme to match with, in my opinion, and I feel like it's just going to come down to what you want to bounce your combos off of: the orange, the blue, the turquoise, the gold. Whatever you want to do, you know, so be it. These are just to give you some ideas. But anyway, first off, we've got the fire starter from that Renegade Raider. I think this is a really strong one. The Arroyo pack, I think the brown one looks really good, but you can play around with the different edit styles and colors of it. Doesn't really match the vibe, but I think it goes pretty decently well. Atmosphere isn't quite right on the gold, but maybe it'll look better in the sunlight. I'm not sure, but it's not a bad one. You know, give it a shot, see what you think. We've got the Dragon Crest. I would suggest you guys to use the gold edit style and maybe put a little bit of red in your pickaxe, and that could be a strong one. Even though the gold is definitely off, I still think it could be strong if you made it strong. Dying Light is definitely strong though, in my opinion, especially if you added some black or dark gray, whatever, to your pickaxe. Fish Tank isn't perfect with the color scheme, but I do think it really matches the vibe, and if you added some like light blue to your pickaxe, I think it could make a pretty good combo. Infinite Bloom, I think that's a pretty good match for the turquoise. It's close. Ice Mantle with either this blue edit style or the gold one. Gold one looks phenomenal. That's probably one of the top 3, 4, or 5 combos out of all these. High Caliber, really good one. It's a very good match for that gold. Gold Token, it's a good one. Going to be a lot of golds here. You guys are going to notice that's a common theme here. Golden Agent, Midas back bling. Any of the golds from last season are a little bit light, but I still think you can get away with it and that it'll look pretty good. Frozen Shroud, I thought it kind of matches the vibe a little bit. You could stretch it and say those are shark teeth, even though they're not exactly shark teeth, but I still think you could kind of stretch it and say it matches the vibe. Mutiny, that's a really good one. The brown matches that really shiny gold really well, in my opinion. Padlock, this is a really strong one. Definitely give that one a shot if you have it. Retribution with the blue is pretty solid, and I would say with the orange it's also pretty solid. Shark Fin, not a perfect color match, but it really matches the vibe perfectly of the skin and this season. Wolfpack, you know it was coming. Dark Shield, I wanted to throw a purple in here just so you guys could see a purple on the skin and see what you think. I think it might not be bad. Just saying, give it a shot. Council of Frogs, I think this is a really good one. Armory Bag, I think just the black edit style is going to go well. Yeah, just the black. Give that a shot. Adventure Pack, I think it brings out the subtle blues in his gems a little bit because it's got that blue on there. Give it a shot. See what you think. Deadpool's Katanas kind of goes with everything. Astro World Orange is going to go really well, and the blue is also going to go really well. Supreme Shell, Doesn't match the green or the turquoise on him perfectly, but the gold matches perfectly, and I think you can get away with that. Deep dive, and the diving tank obviously matching the vibe. Ice cube and ice fisher obviously going for that vibe again. This is a really strong one in my opinion. The something portal, I'm not sure. Mini moon. Gray is pretty neutral colors, so it's going to go pretty much with almost anything. Cheesy, another really shiny gold. I think this one goes really well. We just got this edit style the other day for the backstabber, and it goes really well with our guy Fishstick here. Autumn's mantle, if you're going to bounce off of that orange, I think you can definitely do that, so we got some oranges in here. Shining star goes with the gem in his back, I think. Rear guard. The rainbow clover, this is kind of a universal one. I'd pretty much just put with whatever. So I thought, why not put it in here and see how it goes with our guy Fishstick, and I think it's not bad. Cobra, a little bit dull of a gold, but it is what it is. Dorsal destroyer, I think this is a phenomenal one. It just, this back bling with any Fishstick is just top tier. It's just too funny. Doesn't have to match perfectly for it to be hilarious and look good. Double play, another orange. And then Riff Rock, yet another orange. Wanted to make sure we got a good amount of oranges in here. Then we got the Shattered Wings. I kind of am irked by the fact that some of these back blings fade into his back armor a little bit or glitch into him, whatever, but it is what it is. Got the Silencer. This is a really good one in my opinion because it's got that light blue and the gold on it. If Fishstick is going to school, try out the vintage, see what you think. Goldilock. The Spectral Spine, this one actually doesn't phase into his back armor at all. And then the Titan Scale, this is what he's intended to go with and what he comes with. And obviously it's a perfect match, as it should be. Moving on to harvesting tools. First up we've got Aquaman's Trident. I think this one is phenomenal, especially considering the fact that I hate dualies, so I'm not a fan of his, not gonna lie. Ray's Quarterstaff. Simple, neutral colors, goes pretty well. Flawless. Another gold. If you add some black to his back bling, I think it'll be a really good combo. Cliffhanger, why not? Got a little orange on there. Give it a shot. Got the crowbar, nice and simple. You know, anything that's like a neutral color like this, or the icebreaker is gonna go really well. The Gilded Scepter. That's way too bright of a gold in my opinion, but I think you can get away with it with one of the other edit styles maybe, but I can't show you those with the emote. I think this is a pretty good gold to go with him. The Banana Axe is next. We have the Scepter. This is another really bright, shiny gold. This one might be really good. Yep. Just as I suspected, it's really good. And it's got that little bit of blue on there. I think that goes really well. Got the Reaper. Why not? Nice, simple, neutral color scheme. Golden King. I think that's a good one. Then last but not least, we have the Gold Digger. It's kind of a dark orangey gold. I think it matches really well. And then moving on to gliders, I'm going to zip through these kind of fast. First off, we've got the Laser Chomp to match the vibe, obviously. I think the Arcana might bring out the gems in his armor really well. Not his body, I guess. The gems in his armor might really pop because of this glider. The Skelefish, obviously matching the vibe, and it matches very well. Play around with some colors for your custom flyer, and you might find some really good ones. I would suggest the brown camo probably. We've got the Cinder to match that gold. And then the Cruiser. Moving on, we've got the Globetrotter. Matches the vibe really well because of all the water on it. I like that a lot, and that might make his gem pop on his armor. Classified, obviously making the gold pop some more. Downpour to match the vibe, obviously going to match really well. We've got the Founder's Glider and Umbrella. I think that'll match pretty well with his, it's like a orangish, brownish, goldish kind of tan color, so I like that. And then Palm Leaf to match the vibe yet again. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video there. Thank you for watching. I'd like to encourage you to like the video, comment if you want to, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you never miss another upload. And follow me on Instagram at Schmeck88. I would greatly appreciate that too. And I will catch you guys in the next one.